If he escapes now, I'm going to be upset. Come on. There's so many of you! No, no, no. Oh, I think he did. Did he? I don't know. No, he didn't. Good. 139 losses for 747. That militia unit broke so early. That guy really didn't know that he was dead. Just like in the battle. Okay, done. We're going to occupy.
The gods smile on me.
Ancillary gained. Petassos. Often worn in combination with the chlamys cape, the wide-brimmed Thessalian hat of straw, felt or leather is essential wear in the scorching midday sun on the campaign. +3 happiness local province, +2 motivation. Sapper. Trait gained. -1 siege holdout, +3 morale of all units in siege battles for this army. You need a strong back and arms and no fear of confined spaces, of course. Oh, unnerved by the cartload. Daring. Mere minutes after the plan has been agreed, this one can be found in the very thick of the action, risking life and limb. Achieve victory in multiple battles with no reinforcements, +5 campaign movement. Nice.
Hector.
And now we have gold.
I can and will.
We'll build some of those just because we can. They're not very expensive, we can just replace them. Okay, next up, we can get the Ambassador of Hermes, or the Formation Specialist. Formation Specialist will give 15% more ammunition to missile units, 4% missile resistance for all army units. Or Hermes would give fatigue reduction for all units in the army. Fatigue reduction is just such a big deal. Units always begin with fresh, so even if they're force marching, they always start as fresh. Or the Formation Specialist, we can get 8% missile resistance for all units, and also reload skill for missile. Or armor piercing and missile resist upgrade. I'm trying to work out if the 4% becomes 8% or does it become 12%? I would imagine it becomes 8 and this one becomes 6. If you've over penetrated the spear like that, it'd be easier to pull it out on the other side. Yeah, you're not wrong. Total War is basically a system designed around the campaign map, battle map split, where there's a proper operational level and then distinct battles. That's how the wars worked until shortly after Napoleon. I think it would be a big mistake for them to ever do a war later than that because the system would just break down badly. I would argue that American Civil War could work that way. But actually, like with the American Civil War, and actually kind of possibly even Napoleon, I really want to see that Grand Tactician game working properly because the premise there is just so good. Like turning that whole grand strategy aspect into real time so that when armies arrive matters. Because there were multiple battles in Napoleon's era where that happened. Civil War happened multiple times. It was all about like the staggered arrival of the different units because the battles were so big. So, yeah, like World War I, World War II absolutely will not work in this era. They just won't. But the American Civil War, I think, probably could. But certainly up to 7 Years' War, maybe. I think that's basically what Empire is. But this is definitely best suited to Middle Ages, Renaissance. I'd really like to see a pike and shot Total War. I think pike and shot Total War would work. American Civil War would be like Fall of the Samurai, same period. Yeah, and it worked in that. But in that, I think that unit identity, like there was certainly a almost an aspect of Elan around, or not Elan. There's a word for it. It's like the acknowledgement or like regimental reputation. Spirit de Corps, that's the one. There might need to be more of a per unit customization. Like, I'd like to be able to see the ability to change guns, for example, and how equipment, kind of like taking from Ultimate General, but on the strategic map. And commanders. I think commanders have more of an impact too. But then that's also getting into a lot more detail, and I think that the broad appeal of this game would suffer if they did do that. Did they ever do a Japanese warring states scenario in Total War? Yeah, Shogun. And I think I've got Shogun up on YouTube. Can't remember if I ever actually uploaded the Ottomo campaign. I think I did. That was back in the day when I uploaded everything. No, I didn't. Sorry. Otherwise I'd say go check out my Shogun campaign, but no, I didn't. Okay, so again, Formation Specialist versus Ambassador of Hermes. I have a feeling, because of the way their armies work, fatigue is going to be a problem. Although we don't fight much of a battle of maneuver, a war of maneuver, I think that Hermes might be more useful for armies which require moving around a lot. And the missile damage reduction would be great for them. Because then we can just tank missile fire and not care about it. And that means that I don't need to worry so much about having so many light soldiers. We can really go heavy. And I do intend to use our own missile units as a counter missile, so having that formation specialist for the ammunition and the reload skill would be awesome. So I think we'll probably go formation specialist into attack speed. Although this is definitely like a Paris. Like this option here, Paris every time. For Hector, it could go either way. But I think I'm going to go this one. For Agamemnon, probably took Hermes. In fact, I think we did take Hermes. I like these choices though. This is a cool system. Right, done. Decision made. Let's move on. So Zelia, we can upgrade these base settlements. I think I'd actually rather wait to get the Citadel. Now, next up is going to be Praktoros. Ah, there's Andrasta. So we can actually get all three of these, including the provincial capital, after Praktos, which is going to be nice. Praktos is going to be wood. That's going to be a cap. That's going to be stone. So that'll give us a stone source. We still won't have bronze. We have to take this for the bronze, basically. And in fact, if we want Paraxis, we have to go to war with these guys. So that works. We can afford to be quite aggressive here.
In Troy's defense.
We can also build our arable for you as well, and then we can start basically exporting food for other resources as necessary. You're going south, that's okay. I don't really see us taking over the Lesbos territories. That's going to be a Paris thing. Oh, or not. You'll just fight the army. Gained 5, yeah, because of that battle he fought. How are we doing in Priam's Air? I mean, we are winning at the moment. Because we're winning battles against people that Paris is also at war with, because I kind of pulled him into that. Alright, let's go to about here, just so we can take a look. Where's their army? Oh, they must be in Andrestria. Interesting. Alright, well, let's take this while we're here. 3 militia warbands. They've got the warriors again. It's the same army as we just fought. Only this time we have more militia. See you, call sign Slinky. Oh, and in fact, I just realised I started this as I was supposed to be ending the stream. We'll fight this battle. Start deployment. Oh, and crikey, I completely missed a whole bunch of follows. I am so sorry about that. Because there have been a lot. Wicked Mr. E. Lethani Styx. Diet Au. Tyrannus. Kingern. Andre 4. Andy, age 16, the worthy one. And Steve, thank you very much for the follows. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. And call sign cheered with 1,000 bits. That one I did pick up, I think. Yes, I did. And then Syndrin cheered with 100 bits, which usually comes with a pun. And I have a bad feeling I missed the pun. So let me just go and look that one up. Oh, no. Seen some people throwing out random Greek words to sound smart. You won't see one iota of that from me. Very good. Alright, so this time I think I'm actually going to fight this with the militia in front, because I don't really care if they take casualties. Whereas these guys I really don't want to have taking casualties, so I think I might send them in as kind of a second wave to get the experience. There you go. Wasn't repositioning himself for some reason. Then we'll put the archers in the middle. We'll put Hector at the front because he tends to heal pretty quickly. We'll keep our flankers in the woods where they can be hidden. Together with the skirmishers. And begin. So are they actually rushing forwards? Because it kind of looks like they are. Yeah, I think they are. No, they're not. They were just getting themselves into range.
Your hero is under attack.
Alright, let's close the gap.
Your warriors are losing heart.
I'm here for action, not insults.
Ah, I know why that is. No, don't charge them. Because these are the axemen, which are really
Victory
good against armor.
is close enough to taste.
The archers need to keep shooting them. And javelins would actually be perfect against that unit. So let's go and send them in as well. I'm still fighting militia warband, which is fine. I want you two after him. Go. Archers.
Your warriors
them.
are rallying.
Double time! Make haste!
So everything here is running except for the axemen, who are trying to chase my guys who are chasing their guys. Yes, charge faster! Come on!
Move yourselves!
There we are, now they're running.
At your command! Hector! No mercy! Swords! True warriors! State your orders!
Actually, no, don't do that.
At your command!
The Trojan warriors will get them. They're fast. At least I thought they would. There we go. Now we've got them. Now we've got, maybe, them. One guy left! Kill him! Got him. 181 losses, but mostly militia units. I don't think my top units took much damage. And there you see the power of armor. Okay, occupy.
My experience grows.
Weapon gained. Heavy bronze-tipped javelin. Plus 15% to range for javelin units in this army. Now that's tempting, because one of the problems of javelins is their short range. This bronze-tipped javelin is suitable for hunting larger beasts and taking down mounted opponents on the battlefield.
Prince Hector.
So it would be effectively instead of the sword, which is melee attack and melee damage against sword units. We don't come up against sword units very often. So I think I'm going to take the javelin for now. And then we have the Way of Athena versus Armed by Hephaestus. So Hephaestus increases the hero's damage. Or Athena increases the hero's defense. Or we can take the upgraded Vanquish. Oh, Vanquish does increase speed. Ah. I need to use that more often. I mean, your armor pierce is already very good. You have an actual bonus against heroes. Huh. Interesting. I think I'm going to take melee attack. Will we take the missile resist? You know what? No, no, no. We're going to take the missile resist right now. 4% to 8%. Yeah, let's go for the army buffs first. Then we're going to recruit another 3 militia, because it's all we've got access to at the moment. It's not like we're going to be short on food anytime soon. And then we can march on Adrestia next turn, which is where I'm assuming their main army is. But that is going to have to be it for this stream. So thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this thus far, please do hit that follow button to get notifications when we are live again in the future. If you're really enjoying this, then do hit that subscribe button to get notifications when we are live again in the future. If you're really enjoying this, then do consider subscribing. Helps channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. Or you can check out the Patreon at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a Discord, which is where the community hangs out. They're a cool bunch, and it's always a real pleasure to see some new faces over there. So please do come say hello. And then finally, we have a YouTube channel, which is probably where this series will be uploaded. There is already some Paris footage up there, which was the pre-previews, and then also a little bit of Menelaus up there as well. Next stream, I think, was going to be Heart of Iron. Let me just double check that. Yep, so that's going to be a continuation of the Iberian Union game in the New Order End of Europe. So I hope to see you for that. Next time I'm streaming Troy will be tomorrow, 10 PM British Summer Time, and then also on Wednesday, 5 PM British Summer Time, and then all day on Thursday. I'm doing the full 8 hours of Total War Saga Troy. That is going to be a sponsored stream as well. And also, just in case you didn't catch the message earlier on, Troy, this game that I've been playing, will be free to own on Thursday, which is the day it is released over on the Epic Games Store. So be sure to pick up the free copy of Total War Saga Troy, because it's free. Why would you not want free things? Free things are awesome. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I will catch you next time. I think I'm going to start the next stream half an hour late, because I'm finishing this one late. So 10:30 PM this evening, we'll be doing some Hearts of Iron. In the meantime, we should probably set up a raid. Let's see who's on. See if anybody else is doing this game. I imagine they probably are. Whoops, that's not muted. Haxo Ironwolf. We'll go and raid Haxo Ironwolf, who is currently playing as... don't know. Actually, I didn't say who I was playing as either, so that's all good. So head on over there. Say hello from Mordred Viking. And I would love to see his chat absolutely lit up with the Viking raid. So go ahead and copy and paste this one. What time zone are we in? British Summer Time, BST. And that one, if you are a subscriber and have access to our awesome emotes. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I will catch you in an hour and 15 minutes, 10:30 PM for Hearts of Iron. Catch you all later. Bye.
Wow, turning the tide.
Cleanse!
Hey, Mordred.